And now to announce who will join this stellar group of recipients of past Arangkada Lifetime Achievement Awards, may I call on the virtual stage the President of the Philippine Association of Multinational Companies Regional Headquarters, Miss Evelyn Nung.
Distinguished guests, delegates, sponsors, public servants, media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and a special welcome to previous recipients of the Arangkada Lifetime Achievement Award who are present. We regret that we cannot invite you to the stage in this virtual event, but hope you are with us in spirit as we continue to recognize your service. I hope everyone is enjoying the program. It certainly gave me great confidence to listen to Governor Diokno explain the economic and financial situation of our economy, and then to absorb the perspectives of Mr. John Canto of McKinsey and the excellent panelists discuss pathways to economic recovery and beyond. While many challenges lie ahead, it was also encouraging to see how the Philippines has progressed on various pathways over the last decade to realize the country's great potential for all Filipinos. My name is Evelyn Chuanang. I'm president of the Philippine Association of Multinational Companies Regional Headquarters, or PAMURI for short. In my day job, I am the Vice President Controller for Procter & Gamble in Asia Pacific, Middle East, Africa, and Greater China. We are a proud employer of over 1,000 highly skilled, high-performing Filipinos in the Philippines. In 2013, the Joint Foreign Chambers decided to present a Lifetime Achievement Award to a person, and I quote from the award presentation trophy. In recognition of outstanding contributions and superb leadership over several decades of achieving highly significant and lasting institutional and policy reforms of long-term benefit to the people and the economy of the Republic of the Philippines. Our 8 past recipients, as you saw in the presentation, are former President Fidel V. Ramos, PESA Director General Lilia de Lima, the late business titan Washington Sisip, former Foreign Secretary Roberto Romulo, former BSP Governor Sai Tatangco, the late Senator Edgardo Angara, former Foreign Secretary Delia Albert, and Australian-Filipino businessman Peter Wallace. We also gave a special award in 2018 to Mr. Henry Schumacher, founder of the European Chamber of Commerce. We are honored today to recognize as our 9th recipient none other than Mr. Jose Maria Joey Concepcion III, President and Chairman of RFM Corporation, Director of Concepcion Industries, and an icon of the Philippine business community whose service to the Filipino people goes far beyond his outstanding work in the business sector. No one concerned about public health in this country in the last 2 years will not recognize the name Joey Concepcion. Because of his unique work in fighting the pandemic and equally the health of the economy and business. Joey Concepcion grew up in a home where his father passed down to him big shoes to step into. His father and Uncle Raul have been leaders of the Philippine business community for many years, and Concepcion Industries has long been a major player in the food and beverage and manufacturing sectors, involved in household name products sold from sari-sari stores all the way to big department and appliances stores. 35 years ago, Father Joe was chairman of NAMFREL, seeking to fight for fair elections in the Philippines. Uncle Raul was a constant advocate for the business sector, authoring sensible advocacies in the local press. After graduating from De La Salle, Joey joined the family business, married Marisa, fathered sons and daughters, traveled abroad, and enjoyed the company of friends and relatives. He also began to give back big time and was recognized in 1995 among the outstanding young men of the Philippines and included in the Time Global list of 100 young leaders of the millennium. He founded the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship Go Negosyo, or Go Business. 2 sentences from the Go Negosyo website explain the credo of this successful nonprofit organization. We believe that Filipinos can address poverty in the country by engaging in entrepreneurship and developing an optimistic, passionate, creative and innovative, resourceful, diligent and persevering character. We encourage everyone to take charge and make the most of their resources and abilities by utilizing and transforming these into viable enterprises. Joey recruited the remarkable Ramon Lopez to manage the Go Negosyo movement. Since 2016, Mon Lopez has served as Secretary of Trade and Industry and will address our forum on December 7th. In 2017, our awardee spoke to our forum on the Philippine Industrial Revolution. President Duterte appointed Joey as presidential advisor on entrepreneurship to help with MSME development. It has been no surprise that DTI has implemented increasingly robust programs to assist MSMEs, and that this administration reduced corporate income tax for small firms from 30% to 20%. Joey Concepcion also chaired the ASEAN Business Advisory Council in 2017, which has made the mandate to provide private sector feedback and guidance to boost ASEAN's efforts towards economic integration. As with anything he leads, Joey relished that assignment, and the Philippines was a fantastic host to the other ASEAN business leaders in November 2017 during the ASEAN Leaders Summit. But I have saved the best thing to say about Joey to the last. Throughout these most trying times of lockdown, death, hunger, and universal concern, he has been a major, consistent, and energetic leader for the private sector. He has been a strong voice with government, both to protect the health of the many millions of Filipinos who work in the private sector, but likewise the health of the companies for which they work. Joey not only argued for mass affordable testing, but also initiated a dose of hope to secure millions of doses of vaccines. Throughout the pandemic response, he was incessantly present in Viber groups of cabinet officials and private sector leaders to discuss public health management responses to the worst crisis in the country since World War II. His efforts have saved many lives and many livelihoods. With these words of explanation of why we selected Mr. Joey Concepcion, I now invite the JFC presidents and any past awardees to join me in welcoming Mr. Concepcion as this year's Lifetime Achievement Awardee. Ms. Carol will join me to virtually present the trophy. We now invite Mr. Concepcion to make acceptance remarks.
First of all, good afternoon. I'd like to thank the Joint Foreign Chamber for this award. Totally unexpected. My desire to help the country basically was through passion of really seeing to my own experience being an entrepreneur myself, what our country needs to do for moving forward. Creating prosperity for all was the theme that I launched during the ASEAN business event when we hosted it in the Philippines, actually in the 50th year of ASEAN. So it was a very significant event. And I've seen the level of poverty in this country. Many of our micro and small entrepreneurs belong to that pyramid, the bottom of the pyramid, and they comprise close to 99% if you were to include them in the business community, 99%. Of course, us in large and extra large companies, we comprise the 1%. I felt that it was very important for us to really share this prosperity, not just for ourselves, but for our MSMEs, who really in the end are the backbone of our economy. And if we see them move up the ladder, then we all will do much better. And through the years, we have launched programs to the foundation of Go Negosyo, which now has partnered with various government agencies, the Department of Trade, Department of Agriculture, and so forth. And this partnership has really done so well. No? We focus on basically mentorship, money, and market, 3 M's that are crucial in helping alleviate these micro entrepreneurs to scale up eventually to becoming small and eventually medium-sized entrepreneurs. And of course, I was fortunate to be an advisor to two presidents, no? Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo and President Duterte. And I've been consistent in this pursuit of shared prosperity through the many years. 16 years since we founded the advocacy of Go Negosyo. We celebrate our 16th year this year. And we find ourselves in the last 20 months facing one of the most serious crises of our entire life, no? This pandemic. And we have really worked with the foreign chambers persistently together with government to find a pathway, a roadmap towards what I call coexisting with COVID-19. From vaccines to bringing testing equipments to bringing all the initiatives on how to open the economy. Without our chambers, foreign chambers, and the rest of the different business organizations, I don't think we would have progressed this far. And I'm glad to see that now we have found that roadmap towards really opening the economy. When we called for the lockdown on August 8th, that was a very bold move that we did. No, I mean, it was not a popular decision to lock down the economy on August 8th, but we had to do so to be able to save the fourth quarter. And with that initiative and with the guidance of Octa Research providing that guidance, I think we did the right thing. We now see cases dramatically drop to record lows we've never seen before. Maybe in a way, God's guidance on our decision really paved this way. And what we want to see moving forward is we continue to maintain opening the economy on a more sustainable basis. Yes, we're threatened by a new variant, Omicron, and we will prepare for that. And what is important is that our partnership with IATF has worked. Our dialogues with government has worked. They have the trust in the private sector for us taking these bold moves and for us bringing us to this level of a better state whereby our health system is now not overwhelmed. We have the formula of really pushing and maintaining this openness in the economy through vaccination. And this is where, again, thank you to the foreign chambers here for supporting this initiative of purchasing vaccines for our own employees. We're the only country in the world that has done this to a tripartite agreement. So the teamwork between the private sector and the public sector is key in really paving the way for us to save the economy and save lives. And without your support, we would have not reached this level today. So again, thank you for the award and appreciate all the support that you have given us in the last 20 months. Thank you again.